These are your spellings for this week, Class O. Now, we're not going to have our spelling test necessarily on Tuesday as we used to do. I will still give you your spellings on Tuesday, but I'm going to leave it up to you when you want to do an actual test of these spellings at any point during the week. But what I'd like you to do is I've put these on Seesaw for you in a typed format. I want you to have a look at them, read through them, and can you use a dictionary or an online dictionary and find out the definition of these words? What do they actually mean? These are all common exception words for Year 5, which means they are non-negotiable. If you use these words, they must be spelt correctly. Find out what they mean and write them all in a sentence for me so you understand the meaning of them in context. But when you practice them, what I'd like you to do is look at the words, read them. So the first one is recognise. So I'm going to say that, keep saying that to myself, recognise, and I might spell it out in my head. That's a really good strategy, to spell it out and say each individual letter. R-E-C-O-G-N-I-S-E. Keep repeating that, R-E-C-O-G-N-I-S-E. Keep repeating that into your head until you think you've got it spelt correctly in your head. It might help you to group the letters up into pairs, or if like R-E-C-O-G-N-I-S-E, or you could group them into threes, R-E-C-O-G-N-I-S-E. It depends on what strategy you want to use. Once you've repeated that word in your head over and over again, you think you've got it, cover up the word and then have a go at writing it out. So the first word was, and I'm not going to look, R-E-C-O-G-N-I-S-E, recognise. And once I have written it out, I'm going to take my hand away and just check if I have got it right. When you've done that a few times, if I've got it wrong, of course, I'd go back to the word, keep saying the letters again, keep repeating it to myself until I'm confident I've got it right, then have another go at writing out until I've got it right. When you're very confident with those words, then you can prepare yourself for the actual test. Now, you can do that any day after Tuesday. Get somebody in the house to read them out for you, and then you write them down, put them onto Seesaw. Or what you could do is, if you haven't got anybody who's available to test you on them, then just do it from memory. You will have spent a long time learning these words, so you'll know what the words are. Write down as many words as you can remember. So some good strategies there for you to use. So these will be uploaded for you on every Tuesday, and you can decide when you want to practice them, what time you want to take. Again, as with most things, do up to about 45 minutes. Keep practicing, but one little tip for you, what I would suggest is when you do the actual test, do it a day or two after you have done your practice. Okay, so make sure you've practiced them and then see if you can still remember it a day or two later and then do the test. That's a very, very good strategy and a little tip for you there to see if you've actually remembered them and they've actually gone into your memory. Okay, so those are our common exception word spellings for this week.